ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, it is going to be known as the quadratic equation. If b squared minus 4ac exactly if you are getting equal to 0 after solving, the roots are real and equal. Suppose if b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, that means a positive, then the roots are said to be real and unequal. If you cannot factorize that one, then you are moving on to the formula method. If you can factorize, aram se you can do that by equating to a 0. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the last session, we have learned many problems on statement. So here we'll be solving in this session number 4, and which is a chapter number 6, you know already in your NCERT, which is called Theory of Equations. And what are all the topics under this session we are going to study, which is nothing but quadratic equation. Quadratic equation means which is having a degree 2, which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is going to be known as the quadratic equation. And then problems by a factorization method and then a formula method. Let us move on to what do you mean by the quadratic equation? The equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a not equal to 0 is going to be known as, and containing the x squared is the highest power is going to be known as the quadratic equation. So, or a second degree equation, as I told you. If it is a degree 2, it is going to be known as a quadratic equation. Now here, the quadratic equation has 2 and only 2 roots, okay. These 2 roots may be equal or unequal, may be a real. So here, if alpha and beta are the 2 roots, then the equation will be of the form x minus alpha into x minus beta equal to 0. If they have given any 2 roots, you can write that roots in the form of this one, that is x minus alpha into x minus beta equal to 0. This type of problems will solve it here. Okay. Now here, first the quadratic equation is, that is called factorization method, is reduced to the standard form. Factorize the expression on the left hand side, equate each factors to the 0, solve the corresponding linear equations. Now you are going to find out the factors by multiplying each, the last term and the first term, and then after solving, equating to a 0, then you are going to get the roots of that equation. Degree 2 means you should get 2 roots here. Got? So here, formula method. What is the formula method? The solution of the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 is obtained using the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. If you cannot factorize that one, then you are moving on to the formula method. If you can factorize, aram se you can do that by equating to a 0. Okay. So that is called factorization method. Now what will be the nature of the roots of the ax squared plus bx plus c? Here the quantity b squared minus 4ac, on which nature of the roots will be dependent, is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. So this is called discriminant of the quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, and it is denoted by this one. Discriminant is a symbol, or d we are going to denote it. And here, if b squared minus 4ac exactly if you are getting equal to 0 after solving, the roots are real and equal. They are going to ask you what will be the nature of the roots without solving the equation. Without solving the equation, you are going to use this formula, b squared minus 4ac. That is equal to 0, then the roots are said to be real and equal. Suppose if b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, that means a positive, then the roots are said to be real and unequal. Don't get confused between this. If they are equal to 0, that is b squared minus 4ac, it is real and equal. If greater than 0, it is real and unequal. And if it is b squared minus 4ac is negative, that means lesser than 0 if you are getting, the roots are said to be unequal and then imaginary. Unequal and then imaginary. If it equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. And equal to 0, real and equal. Greater than 0, real and unequal. And if it is lesser than 0, it is unequal and then imaginary. Okay, this you have to remember. This is called nature of the roots. Okay, we'll move on to the next, the relation between the roots and the coefficient of the quadrant, that is quadratic equation, that is ax squared plus bx plus c. Let alpha and beta are the two roots of the equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Dividing throughout by a, you are going to get x squared plus b by a into x plus c by a equal to 0. Then you are going to have it as alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0, which is, you can have the formula for sum of the roots is given by alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, which is coefficient of x with the negative symbol, coefficient of x squared. And then product of the roots is given by alpha into beta is c by a, which is constant term divided by coefficient of x squared. This you need to remember. Now, based on all this condition, let us move on to solving the problems. What they have given? Form a quadratic equation whose roots are 1, 2 and 2, minus 3 they have given. 1, 2 I can write it as x is equals to 1 and x is equal to 2 is the roots, are roots. Therefore, how I can write? I told you already, alpha and beta are the root, means x minus alpha into x minus beta equating to a 0. So, therefore, x minus 1 into x minus 2 equating to a 0, you are going to get, multiply this, x into x is x squared, x into minus 2 is minus 2x, again minus 1 into x is minus x, minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. Equal to 0, otherwise which implies x squared minus 2x minus x is minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Similarly, this also can be taken, that is x minus 2 and x minus of minus 2, which is x plus 3 are the roots. So, therefore, you can equate x minus 2 into x plus 3 equal to 0. Multiply this, x into x is x squared, x into 3 is 3x plus symbol, minus into x is minus 2x, minus 2 into x, minus into plus is minus, 3 into 2 is 6 equal to 0. Therefore, solving this, x squared, see, plus 3x minus 2x is plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So, this is a quadratic equation. Now, you can observe, dear students, if you multiply minus 6 into x is minus 6x squared. So, if you multiply, you should get minus 6. If you add, you should get a 1x. So, see, if you multiply 2 and 3, you are going to get it as 6x. And if you add, you are going to get as plus x. Okay. So, therefore, this is how we are going to have the equation. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem what they've asked. Solve the equations by factorization method. Factorization method means you need to find out the roots. So, here let me take the left hand side. See, multiply 3 into 1. This is x squared you are having. Coefficient of, that is this one. 3 into x squared is 3x squared. So, if you multiply, you should get 3x squared. If you add or subtract, you should get minus 4x. What are the terms? Only one term you are having, 3x into 1x is 3x squared. Again, minus 3x minus 1x is nothing but minus 4x. So, minus into minus is plus you are having. So, therefore, you can have x squared minus 3x minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. See, minus into minus is plus 3x squared, minus 3x minus x is minus 4x. So, here plus 3. From this, I can take x common, which is remaining x minus 3. Again, I can take here minus 1 common because I should remain with x only. Minus into 1x is minus x. Minus into minus only I should take because minus into minus is plus 3 is equal to 0. That's how you are going to solve the equation. So, here, see, from these, I can take x minus 3 common. If I take x minus 3 common, it will be remaining x minus 1. Is equal to 0. So, x minus 3 equating each equal to 0, you are going to get x equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. These are all the two roots you are having. This is called a factorization method. Now, we'll solve accordingly this. Minus 6 into x squared is minus 6x squared. If you multiply, you should get minus 6x squared. If you add, you should get plus x. Therefore, I can take it as 3 2s are 6 plus 3x into minus 2x is minus 6x squared only, plus 3x minus 2x is plus x. Therefore, I can get x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Arrange the term that like you should get the common factor. So here x into x plus 3 I can write by taking x common factor. From this I can take minus 2 common. Minus 2 into x is minus 2x. Minus into minus is plus 2 3s are 6. See, you are getting common factor as x plus 3. By taking x plus 3 common, you are getting here x is remaining, here minus 2 is remaining, which will be equal to 0. So x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x will be is equal to minus 3 and x will be is equal to 2. Just now we have solved this equation, right? By solving given roots was 2 and minus 3. So I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next question, dears. What they've asked. Solve the equations by factorization method. So 9x squared minus 22x plus 8 equal to 0. Now you are having 9 8s are 72. If you multiply, you should get 72. If you add or subtract, you should get what it is? 22. So therefore, you can have 9x squared. See, minus 18 minus 4. 18 4s are 72. Minus 18 minus 4 is nothing but 22. So that is minus 22. So therefore, 9x squared minus 18x minus 4x plus 8 equal to 0. You can take from here 9x common. Here x will be, 2 will be common. So 9x into remaining x minus, you are going to get 2 because 9 2s are 18x. Again from this I can take minus 4 common. So remaining is x, plus into minus is minus. So therefore you need to get it here x minus into minus is plus, x minus 2 equal to 0 because minus 4 into minus 2 is plus 8. Therefore, you can take from this x minus 2 common. If you take x minus 2 common, remaining is 9x minus 4 equal to 0. You can equate each term to 0. X minus 2 equal to 0 and 9x minus 4 equal to 0. Directly you can take x equal to 2 here. But what happens here? 9x will be equal to 4 or x will be is equal to 4 by 9. You can have the answer. So x equal to 2 and x equal to 4 by 9 is the value or the roots of that equation. Now solve this one. 6x squared minus 5x minus 21. So what is 21 into 6? 21 into 6. 6 1s are 6. 6 2s are 12. 126. Now if you multiply, you should get 126. If you add or subtract, you should get minus 5x. So therefore, here what is 14 into 9? 14 9s are 126. You can multiply. 14 into 9. 9 4s are 36. 6 3s are remainder. So 9 1s are 9. 9 plus 3 is nothing but 12. So minus 14 plus 9 gives you minus 5. So I can write here 6x squared minus 14x plus 9x. Why? Because minus 5 you are having, minus 21 equal to 0. Minus into plus is minus, yeah, get minus 14 into plus 9 is minus 21. So therefore you can take from these two what common? If you take 2x common, remaining here 3x minus here 7. Again plus, from this you can take here 3 common. So remaining is 3x minus 7 because 7 3s are 21, correct? Here 2 3s are 6x squared, 2 7s are 14. So therefore from these two I can take 3x minus 7 common. So 3x minus 7 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Otherwise 3x minus 7 equal to 0. That is 3x equal to 7 or x equal to 7 by 3. That is one root. One more equating 2x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x is equal to minus 3 or x will be is equal to minus 3 by 2. Here roots are opposite sign. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem solving. What they have asked? Solve the following by formula method. What the formula? They have given 2 marker question, 3x squared minus 13x plus 12 equal to 0. It is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Comparing this, you can get a equal to 3, b is equal to minus 13 and c is equal to plus 12. What is the formula? X is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute here. So minus of b is minus 13, minus of minus 13 plus r minus square root of b squared is minus 13 whole square minus 4 into a is nothing but 3 into c is nothing but 12 divided by 2a. Now solving this, you can get minus of minus 13, that is x will be is equal to plus 13 plus r minus square root of b squared, 13 squared is 169, 169 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 12s are 144. So 144 divided by 2 into a. I forgot to substitute here a value. 2 into a is nothing but 3. So 2 3s are 6 you are getting. So therefore solving this further, 13 plus r minus 169 plus 144 gives you root of 25 divided by, this will be equal to 2 3s are 6. Otherwise 13 plus r minus root 25 is 5 divided by 6. One root is what? 13. See, x will be is equal to 13 plus 5 divided by 6, or x will be is equal to 13 minus 5 divided by 6. Solving this, x will be 13 plus 5, you are getting 18. 18 by 6 is nothing but 6 3s are 18, which is 3. Again, solving this, 13 minus 5 gives you 8, which is 8 by x is equal to 8 by 6. You can cancel this by 2. 2 4s are 2 3s are. So x equal to 3 and x equal to 4 by 3 are the roots. I hope you got this one, how to solve by formula method. We'll move on to the next problem. Solve by formula method only. So comparing this with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. A value you are getting 1, b value is 3, c value is minus 28. Therefore, x is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, which implies x will be is equal to minus 3 plus r minus square root of 3 whole squared minus 4 into a is nothing but 1 into c is nothing but minus 28 divided by 2 into a is 1. So therefore solving this further, x is equal to minus 3 as it is plus r minus square root of b squared, 3 squared is 9 minus c, minus into minus it will become plus. So plus 28 4s are 4 1s are 4, 28 4s are 8 4s are 32. So 3 will be the LCM. So 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3 gives you 11. So 112 divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So minus 3 plus r minus square root of, which will be giving you 112 plus 9 is nothing but 121 divided by 2, which is minus 3 plus r minus root 21 is 11 divided by 2. One root is what? X is equal to minus 3 plus 11 by 2. Another root is x is equal to minus 3 minus 11 by 2, which implies x is equal to minus 3 plus 11 gives you plus 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is 4. Again minus 3 minus 11, which will be minus 14. Minus 14 by 2 is minus 7. So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 7 are the roots by formula method. I hope you got this, how to solve. We'll move on to the next question. Solve the following by again formula method. Comparing this, ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. A value you are getting 5, b value is minus 7 and c value is minus 12. So x is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here x will be is equal to minus of minus 7. See, minus of minus 7 is plus 7 plus or minus square root of b squared is minus 7 whole squared minus 4 into a is 5 into c is minus 12 divided by 2 into a is 5. So further simplification, minus of minus it will become x is equal to plus 7 plus or minus square root of b squared is 49 minus, see minus into minus it will become plus, see minus 12 minus you are having. So therefore 5 4s are 20, 20 into 12 gives you the answer 240 divided by 2 into 5 is 10, which will be equal to 7 plus or minus square root of 289. Dear students, square root of 289 gives you 17. 7 plus or minus 17 divided by 10. So one root will be is equal to plus, another root will be equal to here minus 7 plus 17 divided by 10. Another root is x is equal to 7 minus 17 divided by 10. So you are having 17 plus 7 is nothing but 24. So 24 divided by 10, you can cancel here by 2. 2 12s are 2 5s are, which is x is equal to 12 divided by 5. And one more, x is equal to 7 minus 17 is minus 10 divided by 10. So x will be is equal to 10, 10 will go minus 1. These are all the roots you are going to get. I hope you got this. We'll move on to the next problem. Solve the following by formula method again. Comparing this ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, a is equal to 1, b is equal to plus 6, c is equal to plus 8. So x is equal to minus b plus r minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Writing the values or substituting, minus 6 plus or minus square root of b squared is 6 whole squared positive minus 4 into a is 1 into c is 8 divided by 2 into 1. Further simplification, x will be is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared is 36 minus, so 8 4s are 32 divided by 2 into 1 is 2, which implies minus 6 plus or minus 36 minus 32 is root 4 divided by 2, which is minus 6 plus or minus root 4 is 2 divided by 2. So 1 is negative, so a positive and a negative. Minus 6 plus 2 by 2, which is x is equal to minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4 by 2, which is x equal to minus 2. That is one root. Another equating to a minus 6 minus 2 divided by 2. See a plus or minus you having, that I am equating. First one plus, next one is minus. Got? So x will be is equal to minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8 by 2. So 8 by 2 is nothing but minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4 is another root. I hope you understood this also. We'll move on to the next one. What they have asked. Solve the following equation by formula method. With a different type they have given 2x into 4x minus 1 equal to 15. Let me multiply and check out. 2x into 4x is nothing but 8x squared. 2x into minus 1 is minus 2x. If you take plus 15 to this side, it will become minus 15 equal to 0. So comparing this with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So a value you are getting 8, b value is minus 2, c value is minus 15. So comparing with the formula or substituting in the formula, you are going to get divided by 2a. So minus of minus is plus 2 plus or minus square root of b squared is minus 2 whole square minus 4 into a value is 8 and c value is minus 15 divided by 2 into a, which is 2 into a value is 8 again. Further simplification, it will be giving you 2 x is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of, again minus into minus is plus, 2 squared is 4 plus 8 4s are 32, 32 into minus, minus into minus is plus, 15 into 32 gives you the answer after calculating 480 divided by 2 into 8 16, which implies 2 plus or minus square root of 484. Now square root of 484 after solving you are going to get, which is equal to 22. After solving square root of 484, you are getting 22 whole squared is 484. Therefore, 2 plus or minus 22 divided by 16. Otherwise, x will be is equal to 2 plus 22 by 16. Another value x is equal to 2 minus 22 by 16. So here x will be is equal to 22 plus 2 is 24 by 16. You can cancel by 2, 12 are 2, 8 are again 2, 6 are 2, 4 are 2, 3 are 2, 2 are, which is 3 by 2. Otherwise x will be is equal to minus 20 divided by 16, which can be cancelled by 4. 4 5s are 4 4s are, which is minus 5 by 4. This is your root. One is 3 by 2, another one is minus 5 by 4. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem here. Find the nature of the roots without solving the equation. What is the nature of without solving the equation? So you are getting here again comparing a value, b value and c value. Calculating b squared minus 4ac. So if b squared minus 4ac equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. If it is greater than 0, real and unequal. If it is lesser than 0, unequal and imaginary. That you have to remember. So here a is equal to 2, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 3. What is b squared minus 4ac? Let me calculate. B squared is 6 squared minus 4 into a is 2 into 3, which will be implies 6 squared is 36 minus, see, 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Obviously, you are getting positive. So here 36 minus 24 gives you 12. 12 is greater than 0. Therefore you are writing the roots are real and unequal. That's it. That is the nature of the roots. Okay. So let me solve this one by comparing a equal to 36, b is equal to minus 12, c is equal to 1. What is b squared minus 4ac? Which is b squared is minus 12 whole squared minus 4 into a is 36 into c is 1. So 12 squared is 144 minus 6 4s are 24. 2 is a carry over. So 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 2, 14. So which will be is equal to 0. So if it is equal to 0 means the roots are real and equal. So therefore here you can write it as the roots are real and equal. Okay. I hope you got this one. So we'll move on to the next problem. What they have asked, same, find the nature of the roots without solving the equation, 1 marker. So here comparing a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 1. So what happens? B squared minus 4ac. B squared is minus 1 squared minus 4 into a is 1, c is also 1. So minus 1 squared is 1 minus 4 into 1, which will be getting minus 3, which is lesser than 0. If it is lesser than 0 means the roots are unequal and imaginary. Unequal and imaginary. Okay. This is how without solving the equation we are finding the nature of the roots. I hope you got in this session how to solve the problems on a quadratic equation by factorization method and formula method, and without solving the equation how to find out the nature of the roots. So in the next session we'll be moving on to the next type of problems. So thank you dear students, have a nice day.